Tyrell, I'm curious, is he trending in the right direction? Does he still look like probably not for Monday? Or is that
Yeah, I'd say he's out.
yeah.
Tyrell's out, and so's Strong.
With Trinity, probably played a lot more snaps than you anticipated in week one, close to 50. Did that help, I guess, accelerate his development within the offense? Do you feel more confident maybe than you anticipated going into week 2 with him now?
I do. I do. And, yeah, we certainly didn't want him to get that type of load, but it happened with Tyrell going down. And, when you run that many plays, all hands are on deck. So, I think it was a learning experience for him, but it kind of got him acclimated to our offense. And he's been I feel like he's a step ahead of where he was a week ago. Just you can see it in practice, details, just mentally him getting these plays and the terminology. And so I feel pretty good about him going into this one.
I imagine you're going to rotate through some guys at the end of the game to kind of replace Tyrell.
Mm-hmm.
What do Cephas and Benson offer different, to different things to the offense?
Yeah, well, look, I think Trinity's got a little bit of juice to him. He can run pretty good. He's got some twitch. I like his route tree. He's pretty good with multiple routes. And then Cephas is, plays a little bit stronger. Now, there's little fundamental things that he's got to get better at. But I know this, he can play a little bit of bully ball, and he can go after it with it being up in the air, which is he kind of brings that different element to us, which we like. So I think they're two totally different types of receivers, but I think you need both type of receivers.
How's Fatu look this week? He seems like when we talk to him, he's very mild-mannered, even keel.
Yeah.
Does that reflect out on the practice field as well? And just how excited are you to see him getting out?
Yeah, well, that's him. That's him in general. He's kind of a, low-key guy. He doesn't say much. But he does handle his business, and he's smart. He's smart. He understands what we're trying to get done. So look, he's had a good week. I think the big thing for him is, listen, there may be some things that happen. Now, just put it behind you, man. Let's go to the next play. That's what I want him. It's not about him getting beat if it happens. It's about, I want to see the very next play. How does he respond to that? Or is that going to lead into the next play being a bad one because you're worried about what happened or you're losing your comp? Just go fight. Just go battle. Do what you've been coached to do, how AP coached you. And, look, this quarterback's a good quarterback. 17's a good player. And, we know they're going to go after him. Why wouldn't they? We would. We'd do the same thing. But I also know this. I've seen Aaron Rodgers go after veteran cornerbacks. So, it's what they do.
When you have a young guy like that making his first start against, Aaron Rodgers, you have the option of playing him to a side to kind of simplify things, or to keep him away from a guy like Devontae Adams to simplify things. Like, how do you weigh that decision?
Yeah, well, I think you just look. There'll be a couple of things that we have that we think maximize his abilities. Talking about our guy, but to where we give him enough help as well. We don't just leave him on an island for 50 plays or 30 plays or whatever that is. So there'll be a fine balance, and I don't want to give away what we're trying to do, but we understand too that, hey, this will be his first start, and it's against a more than worthy opponent. So, we think we're going to give him stuff that he can handle.
How big of a loss is Zadarius for them?
Look, it certainly, I think, hurts him a little bit. He is an outstanding rusher. He's a good run player as well. So I think it hurts him. Now, that being said, they still got 52 over there, Gary, who I think can rush. They got a couple of guys that I think, now they're different than him, but they still have the element of rush. And those guys play hard. And so, yes, it hurts, but yet it's not like these guys that are coming in are 5 notches below Zadarius either, in my opinion.
You guys got a couple injuries on the edge yourself with Trey and Romeo being limited so far. Any concern about their availability on Monday?
No, they'll be great. They're trending very much the right way and had a good week of practice, great week of practice.